Hey everyone, how are you doing? I'm just coming on very unexpectedly. I'm supposed to be at my party. Well, as much as you can have a party uh, in these days and times, but we're quite lucky where we live that we've got this huge communal roof, uh, across the whole buildings, so we can gather in our little family groups, stay physically distanced whilst having a drink. So I've got some champagne in the fridge, and I'm just about to head up onto the roof and meet everyone. But all morning I've been out for a walk. We've been out for a bit of exercise. We've had a love, and I was supposed to be having a day off today because it's been it's been really busy, and I've been on a business course and everything, and but I'm not being allowed to get away with it. Hi Linda, hi Sarah. Oh, I'm glad someone's listening to me, unexpectedly coming on. So I was just saying, what was I saying? Oh, I'm just about to go off to my party, as much as you can. But I wanted to come in and just let everyone know pull a card, do a very brief tuning in meditation, because I just feel this, as I said, as hoping to give myself a day off today, but I had just, when I was in the park, just had this huge, there's just lots of energy around. There's lots of it feels like a real pushing energy, and we don't do pushing, we do receiving, and and we do allowing. But it's almost like I needed to come on and just go blah, blah, blah. So I didn't even know what I'm going to say, but I know I wanted to share. It's like the babies are waiting and people aren't listening. We aren't listening, and that's not a criticism. It's not like, oh my god, I'm not listening, or I am listening, I can't hear anything. It's nothing. It's just there's something going on in the world behind the scenes, around the babies, around the souls that are waiting to come in, or the souls that are, you know I don't know. Maybe Sarah or Lindy, I know you're hugely tuned in. I'm not getting my words out properly, but it's like this, they just want us to know something. We're not quite sure what it is they want us to know you just yet, but they want us to know something. They want us to understand something. And, this will all become clear when we go into a meditation. But we have to clear our minds first. Maybe that's what it is. In fact, as soon as I've said, let's clear our minds, that's exactly where we're heading. It's like there's so much noise going on in the world. There's so much busyness going on, even though we're all, in a much quieter space, perhaps, things are starting to open up. It's like our minds are still busy about what next. Maybe it's the uncertainty because we don't know how it's going to look. It's like the next phase of opening up, perhaps. So maybe so they want us to clear our minds in order for us to hear what they have to say. So what our babies in spirit have to say, and that's those who are waiting to come in, and those who maybe waiting to come in again, but initially maybe chose not to stay. So now I'm talking, now I understand where we're going. We're just doing a mind clearing, like a real space clearing in the mind, in order for you to be able to hear what they have to say. So now I've said that, there's a lot of pressure that's been lifted off my mind. Because I literally had to come in, because it's like, you've got to go, you've got to say something, you've got to say something. So let's do that before we go anywhere else. Let's clear our minds and clear some space in our heads. So Linda, yes, out of our heads and into our hearts. Hi, Irina. Oh, I'm so gorgeous to see you. So what I've just been saying is I'm meant to be having a day off today. I'm going off to my party as much as we can. The champagne is ready, but I couldn't relax, and I said to my husband, I'm so sorry, I'm just gonna have to be late for my own party, because I've got to get this out of my head. And I wasn't quite sure what we were talking about, but it's spirit, it's the babies. They really want us to know, they want us to hear. Like, the veils have thinned, and we've got such an opportunity now to really connect in with our babies in spirit. As I said, those waiting to come in, those who chose not to stay, and that's what they want us to know. They want us to clear our minds so we can hear, and as Linda said, out of our heads and into our hearts, because there's a lot of uncertainty around. There's a lot of you know, there's a lot of grief around, there's all sorts of things happening, and our minds are like, ooh, our babies want to talk to us, and that's why I've come in today, because they wouldn't let me go and go and go and have a drink because I wouldn't be able to do it later. So I need to do it now. So we're going to do a mind clearing. So now I know what I'm doing here. Let's go straight into that so we can hear. There's something they want us to hear. And of course, I've got, there's two things that I'm going to be running soon, and one is opens on Wednesday, and that is the most incredible, beautiful, transformational program from here to maternity that takes you through the 7 steps up through the chakras. And it's basically light conception. So that may be a stretch too far for some of you, but basically you're heading your vibrations going up into the light to meet your high vibration babies into the light and connect with yourself, your higher self, and your babies in the light matrix. So this is a journey up to the light. Everyone who was on that program last time, the most incredible magic happened. So maybe your baby is drawing you to watch this video. The other one is around loss. There's been an awful lot of so there's this feeling of grief and loss coming up. So maybe there's some unresolved loss, whether from this, from many years ago. My termination was like 30 years ago or something. But I'm tuning into that at the moment. It's odd. So there's like some unresolved loss going on as well. And I just feel all the babies, they've just got information for us, and we need to clear our minds in order to hear it. So in a couple of weeks, apart from the conception course for those who are wanting to conceive, anyone who's experienced loss, whether that's miscarriage, termination, stillbirth, although the spirit bay realms don't talk about stillbirth, they talk about non-earth births, because your baby is of course born into a different realm, another realm where they choose to be, rather than the earth realm, but we can go into that more deeply. Okay, so myself, Marina Beach, and Olwyn Jennings will be holding a really amazing, beautiful evening. The three of us holding you in that space, in order for you to, really, that unresolved loss and any questions you may be having, even however long ago it was. But certainly if you're wanting to conceive or trying to conceive, understanding loss is so important, to be able to relax your body and feel safe and confident, and to honor your babies in spirit. Anyway, so let's see what they have to say, because we want to clear our minds. In order to hear their messages, in order to hear our guidance. Are you meant to be on these evenings or these courses? Are you meant, what are you, what is there, are you meant to be sitting quietly within yourself? You're meant to be reconnect. What is it that they want you to know? And there's something specific for you. So taking a beautiful deep breath in. And calling all of yourself back from across time and space, people and events, focusing it right behind your eyes, and breathing out, allowing yourself to feel some peace and relaxation, and calling on that energy of peace and relaxation. Feeling the energy of peace and relaxation like a beautiful wrapping around your whole being, feeling held, feeling comforted. And there might be whatever color that is, peace and relaxation. I'm just seeing all this baby soft pink, feeling yourself being wrapped in this beautiful blanket of peace and relaxation. Wrapping yourself up so you can relax and feel calm and held. and just letting yourself go into that energy, leaning back into that beautiful peace and relaxation, giving yourself permission to rest just for a few minutes, and that's resting your mind. Okay, beautiful. Now I can feel the energy of compassion coming in. So feeling compassion for yourself and all that you're experiencing, whatever that might be or have experienced. And again, what kind of compassion had a color? What color would that be? Feeling this color, feeling this compassion for all of what you've been through, what you're going through, and just recognizing how amazing you are, how strong you are, all that you're dealing with and bringing, and still feeling joy and love despite everything. So bringing the energy of compassion to yourself, and again wrapping yourself up in that color. And I feel like this is the message that your babies are wishing to give you, is peace and compassion. Just feeling at one without any stories attached, allowing yourself just for this moment to know that this is a gift from your babies, whether those who chose not to stay, those who are waiting to come in, imagining yourself sitting somewhere beautiful, beautifully relaxed and comfortable. And I can see so many babies around and hear them. They want you to hear them. And this is their gift. In order for you to be able to hear them, is to first find this peace within yourself. Feeling that energy, as I said, wrapping around you. Now it's all becoming clear to me what I'm here doing this live about now is to bring this energy of peace. They want you to feel at peace with whatever's going on. Okay, so just relaxing your mind, coming out of your mind, feeling the weight of the awareness of your mind, all those thoughts that can spin around in your head. Just even for a moment, receive this gift from your babies of peace, feeling at peace with whatever is going on. And all I can feel is this pink, and see this beautiful pink, soft pink filling your mind now. It's like they're beaming this soft pink into your mind and allowing the weight of your awareness, the weight of your thoughts as well, to drop down from your mind. So your mind is purely filled with pink, beautiful, soft, baby pink. So all your thoughts, there's no space for any negative thoughts, self-talk, just allowing those thoughts, feeling those thoughts dropping away, tumbling away down your body and out of the soles of your feet. And noticing how you're feeling in this beautiful energy of pink, peace, love, compassion. This is the gift from your babies today. This is what they wish you to feel, wish you to receive, and know that it's possible to come to peace within everything that's going on or has gone on. And as you're sitting in this beautiful space, now your mind is more rested, inviting in your spirit baby or babies just to sit with you in this space, feeling your awareness now more in your heart, in the center of your chest, as you invite your spirit babies, any who chose not to stay, any who are waiting to come in, opening your heart to receive their gift of peace today. Imagining them there with you now in this beautiful space, and feeling your heart opening, and feeling the energy of love, unconditional love between you and your baby or babies, and sharing that love, giving and receiving. You're on this journey together. There's always a bigger reason, a bigger picture to whatever is going on. It's not all your responsibility, it's not all your choice. You're in this beautiful dance of life together, and finding some acceptance, even if it's just in this moment, to enjoy being in the energy of peace and love and compassion with your babies, and feeling the flow of peace and love, compassion flowing from your heart to theirs, and from theirs back to yours. Simply being together. And there'll be some next steps perhaps for some of you. For some of you it may simply be sitting in this peace, allowing that healing that comes from simply being. And for some of you it may be time to begin exploring a little bit more deeply as to your why, as to your, those questions, finding answers to the bigger picture of how you're dancing with this beautiful soul, all souls. What is it they wish to share with you? What is their message for you today? And even if you're not hearing any words or seeing colours or objects, it makes no difference. You are sitting in the energy with your babies, in peace, in love, in togetherness. Okay, and knowing you can come back into this energy at any point in time, squeezing your thumb and forefingers together. So you can really anchor in this feeling of peace. And every time you feel your mind just becoming too full and too much chatter and noise, remembering this gift from your babies of peace and calm, and filling your mind with that energy so you can move more easily into your heart and feel and give and receive love for the journey you're on together. Anchoring in that energy, anchoring in that pink or whatever colour is coming for you. And taking a beautiful deep breath in. Relax. Thanking your babies. Honouring them as they honour you. And if you want to hug and squeeze, whatever feels right, knowing they're always with you, always connected. It's just finding whatever those tweaks are on a human level, those tweaks to clear the path. You can communicate with your baby clearly, and also for those wishing to conceive, to bring your baby to rise up. It's not about bringing your babies down, it's about rising up towards your babies and meeting them where they're at, so you can join together, matching energies. And we just need to figure out lovely ways of dealing with all the human stuff that goes with that. And that's what we do. Your journey to motherhood is your journey to self. Okay, beautiful. So taking a beautiful deep breath in and coming back into the room. Whenever you're ready, and having a lovely stretch. Gorgeous, and as much as possible, feeling that pink staying with you, that peace, that compassion, that love. Feeling it in your heart so you can move about the rest of your day, knowing you've received and accepted this beautiful gift. That's what your babies wanted to know. And now I feel much more peaceful. I feel able to go and enjoy my champagne because that's the message they wanted to share with you. And I pulled a card before we came on, and it's so, I don't know why I didn't share them, but this is the card that came out. Look at all that beautiful pink, and it's acceptance. And when we can accept where we are, which, you know, is easier said than done, but coming to when we're not in resistance, we want to battle what's happening or happen because it's you know, it's trauma. It's bring compassion and love for your journey, bring compassion and love for yourself. And this is where you're at, accepting, okay, this is where I'm at. You are not going to be there. And just say to yourself, this is the, you know, this is the last time I have to feel like this. From now, you know, from now on, I know how things are going to change, how I'm going to change feeling about myself, feeling about my journey, feeling about my baby, accepting how you feel in all of the awfulness of that. If that's where you are, you know, really accepting, I feel absolutely shit and I feel this is unfair and I feel, you know, hurt and pain and guilt and, you know, all of these things. Accept, okay, this is how I'm feeling right now. I'm not having to feel this forever. I'm choosing to begin to heal. I'm choosing to begin to change my story. And I can help change my story with the support of my babies, with the support of my higher self, and bringing your energies into this beautiful place of flow, ease, and receiving. So just soak up the energy of this beautiful card and wrapping yourself in pink today. and knowing that your babies are very, very much with you. And I hope they now allow me to go and have a nice time. I feel so much more peace. They just really wanted you to know that. And I too am wrapping you all up in a beautiful pink, loving arms and holding you all. So, for anyone who is drawn to, um, that journey, you have to be ready for it. It's just so transformational. It really changes your perception about who you are, and your journey, and really opens up that bigger picture. It's a soul journey, effectively, into the light of you. Um, or if it's loss that you've experienced, then to spend an evening with myself, Marina Beach, Norman Jones, both of whom are members of this group and experience loss themselves. We'll be holding that space. There's some resolution, there's a lot happening. The only way I can kind of describe it, there's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot of changes going on behind the scenes. And if we can find resolution to our experiences now, and however long ago, I said things have been coming up for me around determination like 30 years ago, or however many years ago. Anyway, decades. Because I'm meant to find resolution. I thought I'd found resolution, but there's always little layers of stuff. But obviously, all the other baby losses that I've had as well. It just feels like they want us to know we don't have to stay in a place of hurt. We don't have to stay in a place of guilt. We don't have to stay in a place of, feeling that we're wrong. That it's time to. It's a fresh start, and by releasing ourselves, we release them as well to make their choices about what they want to do next. We have to let go of this control, and we do that by healing the traumas that make us want to hold on tight. So yes, just however it's feeling for you, please join us either way, or most of all, wrapping yourself in beautiful pink love, peace, and compassion. All right. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you for gorgeous ones. Oh, Lindsay, lovely for you to join us. I'm so glad you enjoyed that. And Irina, yeah, I hope you just all enjoyed the piece. Thank you so much for joining me. Lots and lots of love. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Irina. I will. Bye.